pushing the limits. Like so often than not, we just take pictures of people walking, which is fine. But street photography can be so much more than that. And I think the best photos are the ones that really push you. And maybe they know this person or not. And that's where it's challenging. Like if you don't know the person, it's so hard to get close and get those like intimate photos. But meet people too. You can let people know. Bring cards of your Instagram and say, "Hey, I post street photos and like what you're doing." Like this guy, like, "Hey, I like how you look. Can I take your picture?" Maybe follow him around, and he's a street vendor, and follow him around and do some candid stuff. I think that's where the best photos come out. Granted, most people are be like, "You're crazy. I don't want you to take my photo. You're not, you're posting on the internet. I don't want to give permission for that. You're just some random dude. What else are you going to be doing with the photos?" So having some cards, explain to people what you're doing. That'll certainly help when you're out there. And once the pandemic's finally slowing down here, at least, I want to get out and try that more often. But it's so nerve wracking. I'm just not normally outgoing and want to go up to somebody and say, "Oh, hey, you're cool. I want to take your picture and put it on my Instagram." And then they might want some photos, and you got to email them later. And it's just a pain in the butt. So I really enjoyed when I was a photojournalist, and you have the press badge, and you just flash that, and then you just, it's assumed that what you're doing is legitimate. But there's a lot of creeps out there, so I understand if someone doesn't want their photo to be taken. But yeah, this one, nice moment. It really looks like a rough area. But yeah, with a little, what is that, balloon? Something more than just people walking. This one's cool. Great composition. Love the fact. And sorry again, I have a little bit of a cold, or recovering at least. Holding this, the little baskets. Great composition. Probably much better than what it looks like in color. These people are nice, doing nice composition. Yeah, get to know people. That's a great tip. Probably met this person here. A lot of backs of people, but it really goes to show how much of a people person you are and how nice you are to really get access. Look at this, the lighting here. I wonder if there's a flash used. Cool lighting and toning there. Yeah, cool stuff. Like their compositions. It's always great to shoot in a faraway land. People are more interesting. The scenes are more interesting. Everything just seems to, the colors, everything. Good stuff. I like very simple here. Let's try, let's see this one. Some water here. Yeah, let me know in the comments. What do you think? Feel free to add your own critique. Is there somebody in this picture? Nope, just a sign. People walking with the cool light. You've seen it. Portrait, nice. Possibly street portrait. Yeah, wise man he met. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, meet people. I think that's gonna take your street photography to the next level. so much more challenging and it's scary because you're just like, oh, I want to take your picture, and people always ask what for. So that's why I said bring your business cards around, or at least a card that has your Instagram on it, so people can see this is what you do. Is this the upside down reflection? Yep, and someone's looking right at you. You got caught. Let's see what else you got. Freelance New Delhi. God, these upside down reflections. It's been done. I forgot who told me like the best photographs. You do something you've never seen or take an existing idea and do it in a way you've never seen. And like you've seen that before, which is fine. Cool shadows. Always look for those shadows. Love it. Doing some really cool experimental black and white. I'm a fan. Cool stuff. Nice, nice. Let's see what else we got. Is this who I think it is? No, same guy. This is cool. You're waiting for the light in LA. You get this a lot in big cities where these like slivers of light come through the buildings. Like this could be like at noon or something. Let's see what else you got. Yeah, interesting light. It's just you're just waiting for someone to walk by. You know, I'm guilty of this. We're all guilty of that. But it's kind of what street photography is. But interesting reflections. Same thing, finding the light, waiting for someone to walk through it. It'd be funny to see these pictures without anybody walking through it. Just sitting and waiting. This is a little different. Yeah, lots of people out. It's cool. I like that there's a lot of heads, but you can see almost every single one. Yeah, this guy's got a very similar style. Wait for the light, or find the light, wait for someone to walk through it. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Here's some portraits. It's cool. Yeah, he's meeting people. A great tip. Look at this lighting. Great catch on this lighting. This is awesome. I love this minimalistic look. So at least he's shooting the style and doing it really well. I really like this with a little bit of blue, but then for the most part, it's just black and white tones, even though it's color. Yeah, nice use of so exposing for the highlights. Anyone wanting to know how you do this, you set your exposure for this area, whatever is the lit area, and just step back. The rest will fall in the shadow. But that one really stands out. I like this one a lot. Some more portraits. Nice to mix it up. Good job for like challenging yourself as far as street photography. Meeting people, I tell you, next time you go out, if you're shooting street photography, meet one person. Even if you don't take their picture, you know, ultimately the more you do it, the easier you get, and you will take better photos. You meet somebody and talk to them, and then eventually say, "Oh, I can take your picture," and get comfortable with them. It's just a lot more work. Like I said, as a photojournalist, it's just so much easier to just show the press badge and walk in anywhere basically, and they know the newspaper, they know what you're shooting for, and just way easier. Wow, so that one photo was probably the best. I'm seeing a lot of the same kind of ideas. But finding these little pockets of light always cool. I want to go back to that one because everything else is about the same for me. But yeah, finding those pockets of light, pretty cool. The one that does it for me, you know, I love that they're like meeting people. Oh, when did I go by it? Meeting people, because once you meet people, you can get closer, you can get more intimate, and right now you're seeing the same distance, which, trust me, I'm guilty of it too. It's just safe. You stand far back. This guy could be like super introverted. You know, it looks like he's meeting some people. Um, can't find the one that I like, but you guys saw it. Cool little portraits there, especially like the horn. That guy probably wanted some money in exchange. You can't. Here we go. This one's great. Probably took a couple there. Yeah, simple. I love when you can take the frame of photography and make it smaller by just the lighting or just how you're framing it. Instead of filling the frame with every little bit of data, it's just that much. So good job. Like it. Keep shooting those portraits and getting to talk to people, especially like meet this person, talk to them, and then get some like candid stuff, and then just them hanging out or whatever they're trying to do there.